we are back. Free-to-player vs. member continues as we take on some of the best early game members quest. As suggested by viewers and chatters, we found all the best ways to progress so you don't have to. Enjoy the grind of a casual player learning the ropes to a 25-year-old game. First, we're going to take on Gertrude's cat today. Very simple quest. We got to start with some sardines, get the quest started. And we're going to grab some dongle leaves, whatever you want to call them, I think. And we're going to go head off to the cat and get him a little bit happier before realizing we got to find him his kitten. First was what we had to do first, and then I think I try to pick him up again, but it doesn't work. Yeah. After retrieving said kitten from a nearby crate, we're able to go back and reunite them and have them go on a merry way, and we will have finished our first members quest of the day. I know this is a quick one, and we're going to be zipping through these today. It's one of those kind of days. So here we have started on the waterfall quest, which I know a few people in comments on my last video had mentioned, so thankfully a few people in my Twitch chat had given me a good idea on how to get there a little bit easier. I was hoping to get there faster. When I saw the comment, I thought you were tricking me because it was all the way across the map. I didn't know how it's going to get there. That's how noobish I am, but knew how to get across this because of Gillinor Games and got knocked down pretty darn quick. So we're going to talk to this guy, start figuring out what comes next, realize we got to get to the Tree Gnome Stronghold and go, or the maze, but the stronghold as well, and get a key to go save this guy. But he actually doesn't really want to be saved. He actually just ends up giving us what we need and letting us go because it's too unsafe out there anyway for him. So we're gonna just take what we need and get the hell out of here and head on to the burial site so that we can get what we need to also get into the door finally and start this whole puzzle off. This puzzle wasn't too bad. It was mostly just grabbing a key over here, and then you gotta come back with some runes, which I did not come prepared with, but you'll see that in my inventory. And we ended up hitting all of these 6 pillars with one of each of the runes. You gotta click one of the statues with the amulet, and then you gotta click the chalice with the urn, and then you end up finishing another members quest. It's done! It's been done! So here we are at Druidic Ritual now. We're gonna get started with the herb lore skill finally, getting that unlocked. That's one of the main reasons that people do this, is just to be able to start grinding it. So wanted to get that going so I could start making my own pots. So we go talk to this guy. He sends us off to go get a ton of meats. So we grab those meats, come back, hit their dungeon, and throw them in a fancy little pot that enchants them. Use this on here. Use this here. This here. Use this here. Okay. We should be good. After coming back to talk to the guy, he ends up just saying thank you and sends you off and lets you go finish the quest. So another one finish on day 1. So now it's time to go look for a little bit of a bigger quest. This one is we're working with the king, and he's gonna have us go kill this dog. At least that's what we thought. And we talked to these guys behind the door, and actually they wanted us to do that. They're a little bit shady. So we're gonna head back to the king, and he's not really happy with us. So we head back, and we actually find the guy they were looking for, Drezel. Drezel ends up telling us that we gotta go save him, get a key. There's a ton of stuff downstairs in the place that we killed the dog, and we gotta be able to replace the key from this guy with something down there. And lucky us, there just happens to be the key to replace for Drezel right there. So we take the gold key and replace it for the other one, and we go and unlock Drezel from his prison, but he actually can't leave until we fix this vampire hanging out right outside his coffin, or in the coffin. So we have to go and grab some of the water from downstairs and have him bless it so that we can heal the vampire, or whatever we're doing to him. And we're gonna end up allowing Drezel to get out. But it's still not the end of the quest. He's actually still hanging out for us, waiting downstairs, and there's actually been a big issue. They've basically been tampering with the water. So our only option is to go and grab him some stuff to soak up all that tampering. So we actually gotta grab him some rune essences, which I had bought from the GE a little ahead of time. Fair warning, I'm not getting everything myself right now. And then we ended up being able to pass on through to Mauritania for the very first time in my life. It's crazy. So that was the end of day 1. Day 2, of course, starts off with some free-to-play grinding. We ended up in one of the coolest things I've ever seen in RuneScape. Whoa, this is crazy. Wait, this is a nuts. Look at, they got a catapult going. They got some giant-ass turtle over here. This is crazy. Now we gotta go talk to the commander here and get our lowdown on what we're doing next. We gotta go find 3 of his scouts that went and got us some info on where to shoot. So we're gonna go pick them up 1 and a 2 and 3. And we're gonna go shoot a ballista at their wall just to make sure that we can get through to the next section. We gotta go grab an orb of protection to save the tree gnomes. That's what we're here for, the tree gnome stronghold, the tree gnome village quest. And we're running up here. We're gonna go grab our orb of protection, but if you notice, I didn't grab it. And we go and kill the boss, and I gotta go and do it all over again. Finally, after going back and forth and restocking, we kill him once again, and we can finally go finish this quest with a pretty damn cool cutscene. Woo! Let's go. Speaking of cool cutscenes, you guys gotta check this one out, because this actually, for a 20-year-old game, blew my mind. It really does just still live up to this day. Humor and like consistently good quests throughout. Yeah, they're a little fetch questy, but that's also like, that's more the game design issues than it is the quests themselves. Because the quests are funny and entertaining and well done. Like, it's crazy. And you compare this to like any other free game, oh my god, it's insane. It's the reason it's still so popular. Unusually big bag. So we end up gotta follow this guy around. We're gonna hit these little spots. Yes, I'm using a quest helper now. My stream was begging me to do it. Honestly, they're right. It's a lot faster than trying to follow the wiki all the time. And I want to keep things moving in this. I gotta make progress. So we end up finding another little shady deal going on here. So we ended up capturing them by basically getting all the guards to corner them. And we got this guy trapped, and we end up talking about cooking him. The king is a little bit, a little crazy if I'm honest, but there's another easy one done. Now I know we're moving fast here, and I know this has been a quick one, but I will throw it out there. If you guys like this at all, please give me a sub. Come check me out on live. We're just really grinding RuneScape this year, and other little games that I feel like playing with my friends, but please come check it out. But here we're gonna go do the Dwarf Cannon quest. All the members' quests today are put in here, so we had to go find a guy in a crate and go fix his fences, and now we're gonna fix up his cannon for him because I guess he doesn't know how to do anything himself. So we're gonna fix that up with this cool little puzzle. Actually, I really enjoyed it, and then we'll end up being done with a whole nother one. And then you use this on the gear. Ta-da! Sorry, I lied. I forgot we had to go get some molds, too. Go grab some cannonball molds, which will be helpful later for money making. And then now we're truly done with this quest. Now we're going to be able to go help a boy get his ball back. I think he threw it over this fence, so we're going to go grab a magnet from downstairs in the house, and then we're going to go give a mouse some cheese. And that somehow we're also going to give the mouse the magnet. He does some rustling back there. I think it allows us kind of makes the key get dislodged or somehow. So we're gonna go run over here, and we're gonna sneak past this evil little witch here, and go hit the key at the fountain, which allows us to get into her little hut in the back, or shed, and find her science experiments, which we gotta take out one at a time. Open it up. I know I need to start finding some more. Yeah, I don't need those throughout. It's cool. Dude, how? I've gotten 1 range XP from all these boss fights? That's crazy. I would have expected more. And thankfully at the end, the ball is just sitting right there, so we can bring it back to the boy and finish off our second to last members quest of the day. Hey, let's go. Now this is just a bonus. I realized I had to do the Black Knight for next quest coming up soon, so threw a cabbage down in a hole, threw it in a pot, and saved the kingdom. So here's another one done as a bonus. And the final one of this day was a very annoying puzzle. He sent me down into this hole, and we slowly worked our way through the puzzle. I won't make you guys watch everything, but I'll show you guys some of the rooms that I had to go through. And by the end of it, obviously the quest helper is very helpful here. We killed a few guys and ended up getting teleported back out, and that is the final quest. The puzzles weren't incredibly hard with the quest helper. It did mess me up once though, so that was quite a bummer. And finally, to end off the day, it was my day 2 of streaming. We'd been grinding all day, so I grinded out some range levels from 21 to 38. Actually ended up being 39, and got a nice helpful donation from a viewer. So if you guys like watching OSRS content live, come on and join. We'll be here all the time. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like the quicker, fast-paced content, let me know. And if you like the voiceovers better, let me know. But I'm taking all feedback.